Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Here is a collab workout video with MAR Fashion. It is leg day, so we're going to start off by warming up our legs. And by doing so, we're going to do some jumping jacks. We're doing each workout for about 30 seconds. Then we move on to scissor jumps. And there's no resting in between. You're just kind of going right into the next movement. This is just helping us kind of warm up our bodies. Then we do either full burpee or a half burpee, whichever your preference. We're just warming up our bodies, so either one works. And after doing that 3 times, it's gonna burn. Then we go into another kind of like every minute on the minute. We're just gonna transition into it. One of us is doing a cluster, which is a clean, and then a thruster or a deadlift, front squat, and then a push press, whichever you want to consider it. You know, there's many words for it. Then one of us is doing jump squats, and then I'm doing lunges, jumping lunges. So we all are transitioning, switching off every round. We did 3 rounds of this, and this again is just kind of warming up our bodies for our leg routine, and we're just going to activate the glutes as well. I'm not really used to isolation, so this is kind of hard for me, but it is a really good workout. Then of course, always stretch. I don't really stretch much, which is a bad thing, but when you do have a chance, make sure you do, because it really does matter, and it helps so much when it comes to working out. So we're just doing the usual stretching, you know, Spider-Man lunges, kind of just your quads warm up, the half splits and stuff like that. And they do have their video. They have a video on their page, which I'm going to link below. Then we're going to move on. I would consider it every minute on the minute. One of us is doing sidewalks with a band for more resistance, and it could burn a little bit more. Then one of us is doing a hip thruster with a little bit of weight. And then another workout is Spider-Man holds, which hurts so bad. You either pulse, or you can also just kick like she's doing there, right there. And then that's for glute activation, and as well as these donkey kicks. We're doing each leg for about a minute, and let me tell you, my legs were just feeling really like jello after this workout. So just make sure you squeeze your glutes at all times, that way you're activating everything. Now we're going to move on to a superset, which is going to include goblet squats, and we used a good amount of weight. So you can see you could position it differently, and then we are going to do leg press, wide stance, inner like a little bit more narrow, and then super narrow. And we're doing 10 sets of each like width. Then another one would be courtesy lunges, and this is by holding on to a 25-pound weight. And you can also just do one side and then do the other side, even sets. So we're all going in circles, like, you know, one of us does this while the other one does that, but we are all taking turns. And we're doing it for the goblet squats for as long as she's done. We're basically depending on the person on the leg press. So however long she's there for, that's how long we're doing the movement. And then, just by activating your glutes, just focus. It's always about, your brain focusing in on the glutes and what muscle you want to focus. We did this for 3 rounds. And always make sure to squeeze your glutes on the way up. You can also do pulse goblet squats, which you're just going to kind of go down, up, right away, not into a full extension. Your preference, whatever your preference is. Then, last but not least, we're going to do the same superset of deadlifts with bands, and then some lunges with weight, and some squats. And we did 10 sets of each movement. Yeah, this hurts. It looks like it might not, but it is painful. And this little burner for sure burns. We're kind of just squatting and then going back into a lunge, but still in that position of a squat, which makes it the bad part, which is the burning part. Then we are just getting ourselves up from a little, getting on your knees, and I don't know what you would call this, but it burns. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will put their link on the description below. Bye.